Here we are at gig 55 in the bass string experiment series. People said these strings wouldn't last 30 shows. Wrong. They wouldn't last 40 shows. Wrong. They wouldn't last 50 shows. Wrong. So how many gigs can these strings actually last for? Join me on the journey and let's find out. Here's gig 55. I'm here at Wickham Festival down the south coast, Hampshire, UK. It's absolutely tipping it down. I promise you, you can't see it because it's so raining so hard. The background's turned white. See if you can get a better view this way. No, it's gone white there as well. It's torrential. Anyway, in other news, so I'm here with 21st Century ABBA playing Wickham Festival tonight, and gig number 55 for these strings on the Status Empathy. It's where was I last week? Blue Lion Band in Chesham, in Buckinghamshire. Strings are as they were, as they have been all the way along in recent weeks and months. So the E and the A are fairly baggy, like a couple of bits of old rope. D and G strings still got some brightness, and I've been saying this week after week, gig after gig, but they're still doing the business. It's the EQ on this bass, gets you out of all sorts of situations. So we carry on, we soldier on. So this is gig number 55. 56 will be next week. So I've got a couple of Uncle Funk shows next week. So it'll be 56 and 57 next week. And yeah, we'll see how we go. There's no point you standing there, Mr. Drummer. It's on the other side. No.
That's why I got it coming in.
You don't need any promotion. So I have my favourite drummer on tonight, Mr. Martin Johnson. Well, they call him Magic. I think that's more that they want to try and summon him away. But anyway, yeah, so I've got a cracking drummer tonight. It's just very wet, but the people that are going to be here are going to be inside this fairly hefty big top. So we'll see how we go. I did want to do a little sound demo attached up to the rig, but it would annoy everyone immensely and break the relative peace that we have here on stage, so I won't do that. But anyway, I will catch you later. I'll give you an update. It could go very badly wrong tonight. I've got to get to Stansted Airport for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and at the moment my car is parked in the field across the road, and it's absolutely pouring down, and it's like a quagmire in there before it started raining. So we'll see how many of us actually get out tonight. We'll see. I might be flying without sleep tomorrow. Anyway, on that note, I'll catch you later. Enjoy it. Gang, gig number 56 in the bass string experiment series. Got the Status Empathy here. Same strings that have been on for 55 gigs previous. So the week before would have been 1 year since these strings were put on with the same strings. Same black marks on the windings that I put on with the felt tip pen. So we're going for gig number 56 tonight. Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno, Windsor Racecourse. This is one of the Soul Tasia festivals. We've done a couple of these before. Got a couple more to come this summer. So should be good. We're doing half an hour, which is probably the shortest playing time gig I'll have done with this as part of this series. But there we go. So where are we with the strings? I can't give you an amplifier demo because I'm on in-ears today through a pedal board. I can give you an acoustic test, but I can tell you straight off the bat I know how these are. So D and G string, we've still got some quasi brightness because they're dying off. The E and the A strings are pretty much dead, but thankfully Rob Green, the professor at Status Graphite, in his wisdom created a sweepable mid 3-band EQ on this bass that basically gets me out of any predicament, and I have called this on many occasions a tonal battering ram. It gets through every band mix, any band I've ever played in with this. Never get lost. Loads of punch, loads of clarity, loads of power. Couldn't ask for anything more. Status and Rotosound, match made in heaven, frankly. So I will try and give you an update later on. There's going to be some live chats here on the channel this afternoon. But yeah, so here we go. It's this. It's all this today. All of that sort of thing. So all the disco classics coming your way. I'll catch you later. Take it easy. Hey gang, we've got to stop meeting like this in cars after gigs, you know, got to stop that. Hope you're well. It's I'm in the car. I couldn't do any filming on the wedding we were on today with Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno at Hatfield Place in Chelmsford. There was music going perpetually in the background, and I'm trying to avoid getting copyright claims and copyright strikes when there's music in the background on videos. It's really tricky. But anyway, we had a couple of birthdays in the band as well to celebrate, and it wouldn't have made good filming and what have you. So anyway, gig number 57 with Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno at Hatfield Place near Chelmsford was a wedding with the Status Empathy and the Rotosound strings. Gig done, in the car, ready to go home shortly. Strings are as they were, as they have been for gig after gig after gig recently. The E&A just progressively getting worse. The D&G are now starting to sort of enter that phase as well. So we carry on. Got another gig next week, which will be with Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno in Bristol at Blaze Castle. So there's gigs coming up. This is 57. Next week will be 58 and 59. It's all go, isn't it? It's all go. So I will catch you next week's gig. I'll see you there. Take it easy. Hello gang, howdy. It's after the gig. Gig number 58 in the Bass String Experiment series with the Status Empathy, Rotosound strings. Just done gig 58 with the same strings on. August the 18th, 2023 at Blaze Castle in Bristol. So I'm in the car. It's been a bit hectic here. Very hard to film on festivals with music in the background because I'm going to get hit with copyright claims. So I've had to wait until now. We had to clear the stage very quickly, and the handover was very rapid, and it's been pouring with rain since about 5 o'clock. So this was the only option. So here we are after gig 58. So where are we with the strings? What can I say? You know, 58 gigs with the same set of round wound steel strings. So the D&G string, they are what they are. E&A string, they are what they are. They're fairly dead. But we carry on. With the Empathy, the 3-band EQ is fabulous. It's digging me out of holes that I didn't even knew existed. But I've got treble, I've got mid-range, sweepable on the bass. Bass end is still there. Strings feel fairly dead, but we're getting there. The job's getting done. I have no backline on this gig, and any of the Uncle Funk shows, I'm all on just a pedal board with an Aguilar tone hammer, preamp, DI, pedal, bunch of effects, and that's it. So on we go to gig number 59. Which is tomorrow. Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno again. Private party in Newmarket, which is kind of Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Essex, kind of. It's more Cambridge than anything. So we'll do another one. And then the day after, we got gig number 60, which is with Platinum ABBA at the Princess Theatre in Hunstanton in North Norfolk. So another 2 gigs to go this weekend. But the strings carry on. We carry on. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a good evening. Howdy gang, how you doing? Gig number 59 in the Bass String Experiment series. Got here with the Status Empathy, doing an Uncle Funk show in near Newmarket. It's a private function, private birthday function. So these strings have been on for 59 shows. Tonight's 59, tomorrow is gig 60. Last night we were in Bristol on a festival, which is gig 58 of course. Got G string, it's okay, D string, fine, here we go, the big change, the A string. And the E string, which is like a bit of old rope. But they're still going, so it's all good. Got the Empathy 3-band EQ. bass, treble, sweep all mids. Happy days, get me through all the tonal issues and all the gigs, so we carry on. So tomorrow on gig 60 I'm going to have a proper amp set up rather than just the in-ears and a pedal board, so I'll be able to give you like an audible demo. So rather than just an acoustic try out, I'll have it through an amp you can hear how it's sounding. So we soldier on. Hopefully we're going to have a good gig. I'll catch you soon. Take it easy. So after gig 59, what can I say? These strings are truly outperforming my expectations, but there's no getting away from the fact that they are now seriously going downhill. The D and G strings are now approaching the dying off stage that the E and A strings have long since passed. As a result, there is very little brightness left whatsoever. There are changes in the ratings compared to the last video. The feel and brightness of the strings have dropped again to about 15%, and the bottom end and overall tone are both clinging on at around 30%. I really can't say how much longer these strings may remain usable for. Thankfully the EQ is still getting the strings through the shows, but at some point in the very near future I fully expect these strings to give up the ghost. Links to all the other videos in this series can be found in the description box below, along with merchandise and affiliate sales links, both of which help the channel. As always, if you aren't already a subscriber to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please give the video a thumbs up if you'd be so kind, as it greatly helps the channel. We move on to gig 60, which is with Platinum ABBA at the Princess Theatre in Hunstanton. I'll see you there.